Hey everyone, hope you're keeping well and had a good St. Patrick's Day, nursing some pretty bad hangovers, I'd presume. Today I'm going to talk to you about Puss and Boots: The Last Wish, which is a wonderful little animated movie from DreamWorks. I saw this via my nephew, who was bored, and I thought I'd bring him to a movie. I was pleasantly surprised. My last encounter with the Shrek universe was probably the original Shrek, quite a number of years ago now. For those of you unfamiliar with Puss in Boots rather, he's a adventurer, swashbuckler, arrogant, and then comes packaged with the very well known 9 lives that most felines in um, myth and lore tend to have. However, as you can probably guess from even the trailer, he's expended quite a lot of them, and that's really what the plot of this movie revolves around. However, the actual movie itself is absolutely fantastic. From the opening intro, wonderfully animated. You team along with Puss and some of his other compatriots, who are absolutely amazingly well animated, and are all great characters in their own right. Going up against some very nasty villains, including some very wonderful and unique takes on classical fairy tale characters like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, to name but a few. This movie is surprising for a number of different reasons, but perhaps mainly because you think it's just really going to be pretty straightforward DreamWorks disposable adventure. However, this movie actually does have a little bit of depth, surprisingly so, actually. It's perhaps maybe being overly complimentary, but it tackles issues such as mortality, the value of life, multiple lives, in fact, and death that I suppose hunts us all. And Puss in Boots is no different. And in fact, Death in this is my favorite character. He's played by a wonderfully menacing wolf. Puss himself is voiced by the inimitable Antonio Banderas, and his partner in this is voiced by Salma Hayek, who are absolutely amazing voice actors and actors, full stop. Um, Essentially, Puss is pursued by Death, who's embodied by this terrible entity who is probably my favorite character in it. So well designed and implemented. Um, Puss is striving to regain his lives that he thinks gives him his uniqueness, and his ability to be Puss in Boots. But as you can see, it's a journey of development of mind for him, and really impressively done as well. And it's pretty deep in some respects for an animated movie, and I'd absolutely tip my hat to the producers of this. So is it worth your while? Absolutely. And it's got pretty adult themes. So even if you are bringing someone younger, there'll be something for you to enjoy in it as well. I give this one about an 8 or 9 out of 10. Definitely worth your time, and a couple of bucks, a few euros. It's still out in the cinema at the moment, so definitely give it a try. I'm sure it'll be on Disney Plus pretty soon as well. So if you don't make it to the cinema, no problem. I do recommend seeing it in the cinema though, because it's got some pretty impressive animation and some very large scale set pieces. Very humorous in parts, very thoughtful in other parts, and just very well put together. Um, Very much recommended. So hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments.